Let's talk about Jalen Ramsey. Could the Lions sign or trade for Jalen Ramsey? Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. I mean, I heard Asante Samuel Sr., who kind of been making some waves in the social media era. In social media lately, saying he better than Prime. I mean, he is alright. He ain't no top 10, maybe not even the top 15 corner. When you start kind of ringing off, the Champ Baileys, the obviously Prime, Darrelle Revis. If Revis was talking like that, then yeah. You know what I'm saying? Guys like, he wasn't even better than some of the Patriot corners at the time. Darrelle Revis, Ty Law, Aqib Talib. I don't think he in that category with them. Shit, he might be better than Stephon Gilmore. But I don't really, he was solid, but I ain't like Asante Samuels, his son, nice though, but he said he think Jalen Ramsey should switch to safety, and I agree. I think he big enough, physical enough. I think it's time to make the switch, Charles Woodson made the switch to slot corner to safety. Rod Woodson, famous Barry Sanders turned him into a safety. You know what I'm saying? Real ones know what I mean when I say that. So, yeah, I think for him, but the thing is, whoever trade for him, you want to pay $25 million for a safety. I think you don't want to pay $20 million for a fucking corner. To be honest with you, I'm paying $20 million for the corner for. I can get adequate corner play if I got a good pass rush. So really, corner one of them positions where really you don't want to spend a bunch of money at corner. If your front seven getting pushed, your corner should be straight. You know what I'm saying? So unless you got an elite corner, you really don't want to spend. Corner to me is one of them expendable positions. Normally running back. You know what I'm saying? Running back, tight end, receiver. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, they're one of them expendable positions and shit. But, personally, if you're going to pay Jalen Ramsey $25 to come in and be a safety, I mean, shit, you might as well pay Kirby to 18 to 20. Because I think Petrie got 13.9. So, I think, paying Kirby about, $18 million, you might get him for 18. You might get him for 18. So I'm gonna go pay Ramsey 25. Even as a corner, you signed DJ Reed, Terrion Arnold. Now what if you be like, well, we'll trade Amik Roberts and whatever it take to get Jalen Ramsey. We'll put Ramsey on the outside with Terrion and put Reed on the inside. I mean, or Terrion can Reed can swap on it. I mean, me personally, I'd just rather take that resource and go get a pass rusher. I like their corners that they got. I think Terrion to take a big step in the right direction. I feel like you got your veteran in DJ Reed. I mean, really, there's no real point. Even if you were to hybrid out, let's say they were to trade Kirby Joseph, they don't want to pay him, and you put Ramsey at safety, and, and you kind of hybrid them out at nickel and safety, and apparently they could draft a safety, and you kind of, they looking at tight ends and safety, so maybe that's kind of telling you that they probably not going to pay Sam Laporta, and they not going to pay Kirby Joseph, so, we going to start to prep their replacements. Could be. But personally, I agree with Asante Samuel Sr. I think Ramsey should just go to safety. I think he tackled good enough. I think he'd be a phenomenal safety. Second half of his career might boost his longevity there. But for the Lions, I mean, if they were to get rid of Kirby Joseph, draft a guy, and Ramsey play safety/corner hybrid, I mean, I guess it would be a good transition. For the young guy. But me personally, I'd rather save that money. I find a way to pay Kirby, eventually find a way to play BB, and find a pass rusher this year, So that's just my personal preference on it. But really, going out there and drafting, or going out there and getting Ramsey. I mean, no, if we talking Tyreek, then, if he didn't had a whole baby mama and wife situation, I don't get it, bro. I really don't get these guys, man. You going around here messing with all these women, and doing all this, and if you know anything about female nature, they get jealous. Spending too much time with this one. People think they got paper. Money is just gonna cure everything. It ain't. It can't cure jealousy. It can't cure humiliation. So I mean, he just living a wild lifestyle. I hear people say he need to lead them white women. It don't matter. Women are women. White women do the same thing that black women do, and black women do the same thing Indian women do. It's women are women. Just some women just able to hide it better. Some women don't get on the internet being as ratchet and rat or talkative. But he just brings too much baggage. At this point, I like the trade. Like if they were trading for him, I would have liked it before this hanging the baby out the balcony Michael Jackson style. No thank you. No thank you. Then he had to run in with the police and you got 20 kids. Like, damn, nigga, like, come on. I'm just looking, and then, when they retire and that money stop and that child support keep going up, they're going to be crying. But at this point, if I'm making a deal for somebody of substance, it got to be a pass rusher. If it's Watt, if it's Hendrickson, if it's that Michael Williams from Marshall, if it's, and me personally, I would double up. I like James Pierce a lot. I know a lot of them don't like James Pierce because his attitude or whatever. The talent is off the chain. You know what I'm saying? I'll take him and I find a way to get that guy from UCLA and I'll be done with it. UCLA guy can give you some help standing up. He can drop in cover, but he still raw as a pass rusher. Therefore, you got James Pierce who can rush the passer, can stand up a little bit, and to the dude from UCLA get his feet completely wet rushing the passer. I'd rather do that. I'd rather take assets. Some of them assets they was willing to trade for Myles Garrett, move up in the second round and get 2 pass rushers, one in the first one, and I'd be done with it. Quite frankly, I'd be done with it. Get 2 of them guys, develop them, and guess what? I mean, both of them can stand up a little bit, so they love versatility. So figure it out. Down the road, you figure it out. Maybe the kid from UCLA will be your hybrid, rusher dropper. With all the injuries they had last year, 3 of their linebackers went down. Rodrigo, Barnes, and Anzoni. So now you got a guy that can drop, he can rush, and probably early on you want to focus on him rushing the passer. I agree with that. To develop his skills, but you might need him to drop. So it'll be interesting, man. But no for me for Jalen Ramsey. Anything other than a pass rusher, if it's Thibodeaux, whatever. Me personally, how I'm feeling is grab 2. And the 2 I said seem to have a lot of versatility. So this is my opinion. Check out the Trade Line Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance of notifications. We go live and drop video. Peace.